Welcome to the Daily Dose. My name is Patricia Baranowski-Schneider, the CEO of Pristine Advisors, investor relations, public relations, media relations, and marketing firm with over 3 decades of working in a wide variety of niches across the globe. Today we're going to talk about, how do you market yourself? Well, who's your target market? To answer this question, consider who benefits most from using your product or service. Once you understand your target market, you can create a marketing campaign tailored towards this specific audience. Targeting an audience who's most likely to interact with your content and purchase from your business can help maximize a marketing team's time, money, and effort. Here's some questions that you can ask yourself that can help you determine your target market. 1. What's their age range? What's their gender? What's their ethnic background? Where do they live? What's their average income level? What's their average educational level? What do they value? What are some common challenges they experience? Do they likely have disposable income? If so, where are they spending it? How can your product or service benefit them? Next, how do you reach your target market? To reach your target market, it's important to ensure availability regarding the income level of your target audience and the area your target audience lives. If your market is active on social media, consider creating a social media profile to generate posts that highlight your business. You can also use search engine optimization (SEO) strategies by adding specific keywords to your website's content, which can ensure digital visibility. Also, try to attend, community events, pop-up shops, trade shows, and other events where your target market might frequent to foster brand awareness. Now, how do you convince customers to buy your product or service? Another helpful tip is to create a list of challenges your ideal customer might experience, and then list the features of your product or service that can help them. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them. After accomplishing this, try to write a short paragraph explaining the ways that your business can benefit your customers. You can then use this paragraph as a product pitch on your website, social media pages, slogans, or even during live demonstrations. Next and important, you want to know who's your competitors. Consider researching other companies that offer the same or similar products and services. To accomplish this, you can search for the product or services you aim to research and discover online communities or forums that mention businesses similar to yours. By understanding your competitors, you can explore the methods that they use to reach their target audience or understand the tactics that our popular competitors employ. And then you want to know, how do customers perceive your brand? How do you create an effective marketing plan? To create an effective marketing plan, try to conduct a SWOT analysis that defines your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You can also identify specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals while creating your marketing plan. After accomplishing this, try to write the methods you plan to employ to reach these goals while maintaining an established budget. Various tools such as marketing plan templates can help you organize your plan into an actionable set of steps and processes. For example, a marketing team that wants to increase its monthly sales for the next year can create a marketing plan that highlights where to increase spending. You can achieve this by analyzing previous campaign results, monitoring budgetary adherence, track completed benchmark, and assessing the brand's value. What should you do next? To answer this question, try to create a list of short and long-term goals. People buy on emotions and then use logic to confirm their emotions instead of the other way around. They don't logically make a purchase. If you think about somebody buying a car and they're trading in a car, but they don't actually need a car, they already have a car. In most cases, people never needed to buy a car. So I would hear people say, I don't really need a car. I knew that already because they drove in, but they did need a car. It was very rare that somebody took the bus or a cab to the car dealership to go buy a car. They just wanted another car, and they wanted emotionally to have a car that was prettier, that had more amenities, or that people would look at. So, it was really an emotional thing, and I knew that. And knowing that, you stay away from the logical things because there's really nothing logical about buying a car if you already have a car. Now, branding plays a huge role in establishing exactly who you are and what you do. So we spoke a little bit the last time about branding, and think of, say, Kellogg's cereal. Now, Kellogg's is the brand, and its products are the various cereals. So, or even think of Coca-Cola. Now, Coca-Cola obviously has a lot of products, not just Coca-Cola. But when you hear these names, you automatically think of something positive, something good, because that's what they stand for. So you have to have confident branding. This is why it's important to invest into your branding. Most people don't want to buy from somebody that they really don't know anything about. This is where the branding comes in. You have to really, it's not a 1, 2, 3 thing, it's a process. You have to do a lot of marketing that goes along with it, but really set the tone of who you are, what you do, and at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's about your customer, how you create your marketing plan. A typical small business marketing plan covers many things, including a list of competitors, demand for the product or service you offer, your strengths and weaknesses from a marketing standpoint of both the business and its competitors. It's a tool you'll need to use daily to reach your market and your profit goals. As you make your marketing plan, you need to focus on what it is that you need to understand to reach your market. These basics include details about your business's current situation, what is your product or service, what's working and what challenges are you having in generating new clients and customers, what issues might you encounter over the next year, maybe a new laws that might impact how you do business, or maybe even a move where maybe you can't work. Who's your target market? Who's the most likely buyer of what you're offering? The answer should never be everyone, even though everyone could benefit from your product or services. Today we're going to talk about how do you create a B2B marketing plan, part 1. First, you want to start with your situation analysis. For starters, any plan needs to start with a summary of your digital strategy. This makes it easy for managers and investors to understand the long and short-term goals you're going to achieve with leading the full plan. Split this up into a matrix against tactics, strategies, and KPIs. I'll put an example here also. But notice it's objectives, substantiation, strategies, and tactics to achieve the goals, KPIs, your key performance indicators. It has your reach, how to act, how to convert, and how to engage. With your situation analysis, you should also include internal and external analysis to fully understand your current market share, the wider market you're operating in, and your current marketing channels and tactics to understand if you're harnessing their full potential, all summed up in a SWOT and TOWS matrix. So you created your objectives based on your situation analysis. You've chosen your target strategy and segmented your database. Now, how do you reach those new prospects? Many tactics can contribute to one objective to reach your goals. Think about all the tactics that you could do to reach more prospects. You have keyword research and on-page SEO. You have inbound link building. You have content marketing on and off-site. You have direct response campaigns, social media publishing and promotion, trade show presence, call to action from websites, landing pages. Those are things you can consider. Next, we'll move on to your actions. What needs to be done to achieve your tactics? Firstly, if you're focusing on content marketing, you need to create your hero content. So you want to create a chart. What are your marketing goals for content? What do B2B customers want to know? Their 3 KPIs are cost, savings, increasing the efficiency of the purchase process, and internal client satisfaction. Now, e-commerce is now the #1 purchasing channel for B2B buyers. Did you know that? But e-commerce is not just for buying. Even in a digital world, B2B buyers value relationships. So number 1, you want to find new customers by getting to know your existing ones. Become your ideal customer's BFF. Find new companies within your network of happy customers. Be inspired by your competitors, sort of like your industry peers. Social selling will amaze your customers. Now, how do you develop a B2B sales strategy? The 10 best B2B sales strategies for 2022 were 1. Remember that sales and marketing win together. 2. Prepare before you approach your audience. What do B2B customers want to know? Their 3 KPIs are cost, savings, increasing the efficiency of the purchase process, and internal client satisfaction. Now, e-commerce is now the #1 purchasing channel for B2B buyers. Did you know that? But e-commerce is not just for buying. Even in a digital world, B2B buyers value relationships. So number 1, you want to find new customers by getting to know your existing ones. Become your ideal customer's BFF. Find new companies within your network of happy customers. Be inspired by your competitors, sort of like your industry peers. Social selling will amaze your customers. Now, how do you develop a B2B sales strategy? The 10 best B2B sales strategies for 2022 were 1. Remember that sales and marketing win together. 2. Prepare before you approach your audience. One of the ranking factors that Google takes into account is page speed. In general, faster pages tend to rank better than slower ones. There are a few things you can do to improve your page speed. You want to optimize your images by reducing the size without sacrificing quality. You want to minimize your HTTP requests by using CSS spirits or inline images. You can enable compressions on your server and use a content delivery network, or CDN. You want to implement structured data. Structured data is a way to make your content so that your search engine can understand it better. This can help you rank higher in the search results, especially for featured snippets. There are many different types of structured data you can use, but some common ones are schema.org or RDFA. You want to optimize your title tags and meta descriptions. Your title tag is one of the most important SEO elements on your page. It should be descriptive and include your target keyword, but it shouldn't be too long or stuffed with keywords. SEO search engine optimization. When it comes to SEO, there's a lot more to consider than just the basics. In order to really take your SEO game to the next level, you need to start thinking about things like advanced keyword research, link building strategies, and even social media marketing. Some of the best ways to get started with advanced SEO is to invest in some quality keyword researching tools. There are a number of great options out there, but some of my favorites are SEMrush, Ahrefs, and Moz. These tools will help you uncover high-value keywords that you can then use to improve your website's ranking and search results. Another important aspect of advanced SEO is link building. This simply refers to the process of getting other websites to link back to your own. This is important because the more high-quality links you have pointing to your site, the higher your chances of ranking in search results. There are a number of different ways to go about building links, but some of the most effective include guest blogging, directory submissions, and social media outreach.